It is that time of the month, that time where we got to choose our items for the Boxycharm box. This time around, it was, of course, for the month of February. I do get PR from Ipsy, and it's funny because the Boxycharm shipment has made it to my city, so I should get it like between today and tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. I do have my selections for my paid box. So once again, we are in one of those situations where I had to make my selections for my paid box before even knowing what I'm receiving in PR. So I may end up getting duplicates, I may not. We shall see. I'm really excited. If you're new here, you will see on screen the entire process on making my selections, the items that Ipsy selected for myself for my paid Boxycharm box, any options that I had available, and add-ons, which I actually got some add-ons this time around. I recently have gotten a ton of questions about foundation, like what foundation, what powder, what blush is that, what lippy. Unfortunately, if it's like an older video, like we're looking at like we're in February. If you were talking like the first week of January and before then, I probably wouldn't even remember. I don't know if you guys want this. I can, going forward, whenever I'm filming with the face already on, I can kind of share whatever products I have on the skin. I don't do it all the time. I do it every once in a while, but I can make it a habit if you guys are interested, just in case, because I kind of feel bad. I don't remember that far back, you know what I mean? So I'll tell you what's on the skin right now. The NARS Light Reflecting Foundation in the shade Barcelona. The Perfect Cover Concealer by Ofra mixed in with the Base Thinner by One Size. You'll see what happened with that. I set the under eye with the One Size translucent powder. My bronzer is the Sia Dual Face Contour. My blush is the Huda Beauty Ubi Cream. I brightened the under eye with Stage White by One Size. And then I took like a fluffy brush, and then applied that on the inner corner of my eye just to brighten and give it that effect. I didn't even do a wing. I just kind of extended my outer lash line with the Tattoo Liner by KVD. My mascara is the new Benefit Bounce Mascara. It's actually really, really good. My lip liner is Melrose Place by Gerard Cosmetics. And then I applied the NYX Duck Plump all over the lip. I have zero highlighter, and I did not set the skin with a setting spray or anything like that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and open up the little clip that I have and place it here on screen so we can kind of go through it together. If you're new here, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I post 5 days a week, all things beauty content. I do hauls, makeup tutorials, try-ons, product reviews. I think you guys would really enjoy those, so make sure you go check those out. And if you're really enjoying the content, I hope you consider subscribing. We love it when new people join our family here on the YouTube. Above all, make sure you are interacting with today's video, so that means hit that like button, but also comment below. I'm sharing my thoughts with you, my process, and why I chose what I chose, and all that good stuff. I would really like to hear you guys. Don't mind those boxes in the back, okay? I'm like decluttering, I'm cleaning, all that good stuff. And we have to take a moment to say hello and thank you to our channel members, the Cheese Squad, an amazing group of people who have joined channel memberships and are supporting the channel at a higher level. So if you're ever interested in joining channel memberships, all you have to do is hit that join button below and you're good to go. I feel like my energy is a little low today, and that's simply because my day did not start off all that great. I'm an emotional mess. Nothing bad has happened. Don't worry about it. I have it here on screen. My Ipsy picks are a Beauty For Real Brow Max Ombre Brow Powder. It says brow powder. I'm assuming it has 3 different shades. It looks tiny. Like, it looks like it would probably be, it looks like it would be the size of like lengthwise of the lipstick, and maybe like if you were to put 2 lipsticks together, that's the size of it. We will see what that's like when it gets here. It doesn't necessarily say what the actual shade is. Like, it doesn't state light, medium, or dark. So is this a universal something? I don't know. We'll see. And this photo is, I kind of hate this photo for that product. You can't fully see what you're getting on the inside. Either way, I'm not mad at it. I'm always open to trying new products, brow products and stuff like that. So I'm cool with that. I'm curious. And then the Misho Beauty Blush Stick was also selected for yours truly. It looks like a fuchsia-ish kind of pink. I'm vibing with that. I'm okay with that. So now we're getting 2 makeup products, and I was like, oh, okay, we're off to a really good start. For me, that is key. I want more makeup over skincare. I don't mind some skincare, but I don't want a whole box full of skincare. But on the flip side, if you give me a full box of makeup, I'm down. So now we're going to move on to choice product number 1. There were a handful of product. Not mad at it. This time around, they gave me 6 selections. So yay. I don't know why they're still doing like 5. Like, why? 6 is good. 6 was a good number. No one was complaining about 6. The Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes, they had it available in 2 different shades. An Ace Beauty palette, the Whimsical Bloom palette. LYS Beauty Lip Liner Pencil Duo. The Flash Nap Instant Revival Priming Eye Gel. Feel Beauty. It is like a toner. Out of everything that was here, what stood out to me was the Tarte blush and the Fenty Skin Under Eye Priming product. I feel like that little roller thingy, although it looks like it's really cool, I'm probably going to lose it. Like, that's something that will get lost in my Narnia desk. And because I do have a Narnia desk and a Narnia bag and a Narnia bathroom vanity area, it's one of those things like I'll probably use it once or twice and not use it ever again because I can't find the little Fenty roller thing. So I was like, I know. So I ended up going with a Tarte blush, but I went with the deeper one. I can't read off of my screen what the shade name is, but I went with the deeper one. The lighter one looked pretty, but I feel like it wouldn't show on my skin. It just made no sense to get that. Let me know in the comments whether any of these options were available to you. Did you get a completely different option list? Are we gonna be like box twins? For choice number 2, they only gave me 5. I'm like, what? But I've been in a situation where I only got 4 and I was mad about it. So 5 I'll take. I'm not happy about it, but I'll take it. So then we have the Rare Beauty All of the I'm like, my makeup is too cute, so I shouldn't be wearing my glasses, but I feel like okay. The Rare Beauty All of the Above Weightless Eyeshadow Pencil Stick situation. Cool. It looked like it was a bronzy one based on like when I clicked on it. Then the Sonage Skincare Opalized Brightening Serum, another serum. Then we have the Glow Recipe Cloudberry Bright Essence Toner. The Dew of the Gods Juicy Couture Collagen Velour Body Scrub. I don't know, because like, do you get excited when you see Juicy Couture? Because I feel like Juicy Couture will always, no matter what, be a like a perfume brand and like clothing brand. So when I see like skincare, I don't know, I can't get past that. So obviously I didn't get that. But then they also had another of the Rare Beauty Weightless Eyeshadow Sticky Thingies, right? There were 2 different shades. One was like a rose gold and the other one was like a bronze. And don't say literally when you look top to bottom, those 3, those were the ones that I was like, what do I want? I've heard so many people talk about the Glow Recipe Cloudberry Bright Essence Toner. So I ended up getting that. And you might laugh at me a little bit, but historically, I would get the makeup item that I want and I'll be like, oh, I'll just check the shops or like add-ons for the actual like skincare item to test it out. And then when I go to add-ons, they don't freaking have it. And then I'm missing out. I wanted this, but I also wanted a makeup item. So I ended up getting the makeup item and then looking for this. This is like a toner, not like a toner. It is a toner. So I go into the shops and they didn't have this, not in the moment as an add-on. So I was like, oh man, that sucks. And then I was like, I'll pay a little more at shops. It wasn't even in shops. I had to wait and wait. So eventually when I found it in shops, I paid more than I would have as an add-on, but I bought it. And then I pulled this out to show you that, I mean, I have toners. It's not that I need a toner. So the fact that I selected a skincare item, it's an essence toner, but it's by Glow Recipe. And I've been curious about it. So I was like, okay, like I really want that. So I skipped on makeup just to get that. Moving on to choice number 3, we had a Biro Kale Hydrating Gel Moisturizer, Eloise Beauty Sweet Cheeks Bronzing Palette in Cocoa Cream, Laura Geller Style Eyes Liner Duo, Ciate London Vitamin Boost Setting Spray, which I've tried that already. It's nice. Not the most amazing setting spray ever, but it's nice, right? Aria Beauty Headband and Wristband Set, Cocoa Kind Beginner Retinol Gel. I did get some really, really good options. The one thing that I said absolutely no is going to be the headband with the wristbands. I have like 3 headbands. I don't use them as often as I thought I would, which is like ridiculous. I know. To narrow down, I was like, okay, I already got a skincare item. I'm not going to get another one. Like, hello. So I ended up going with the Eloise Beauty Sweet Cheeks Bronzing Palette. I've tried a few of their product and they were actually really nice. So I was like, okay, you know what? This would be cute for like travel. So what if it's actually really good? My box is looking pretty decent, really. I'm getting 1 skincare item and then 4 makeup. This right there made me happy. Plus, to be fair, all of my selections, like there were definitely items that I was like, oh, I would get that. I would try that. So my options were actually really good. Definitely an improvement from like last month and the month before. All right, so when we get into add-ons, girl, that's where like it was the good stuff. I was so excited and I almost spiraled. I almost like, I needed to contain myself. Okay, so to start, $12 recommended products. The first thing I saw was what? Danessa Myrix's Dew Wet Balm in Morning Dew. I already have 2 shades. The pink and the bronze, love them. So without even thinking, I was like, add to cart. Do I need it? No, but I added to cart. Then they had the Fenty, skincare under eye thing. And I was like, should I just get it from here? And see. And then I was like, no, don't do it to yourself. You're going to lose that little thingy, the little roller. You're going to lose it. And then for what, right? So just let it go. So I let that one go. They had more Fenty products, Femu, Fresh, which was really, I was thinking about that one. Polite Society, which there have been products that like I liked and then others that I didn't. And then free skincare. Now the $3.50 section was where I was like, oh man, they had full-size pencils. They had like full-size blushes. So, okay, the MO or Mo Beauty, that is the Mo Jelly Blush and Lip Tint in Chili. That is basically their version of the Milk Makeup Cool Water Jelly Tint. Okay. Oh, I memorized the name of that because I really, really like them. But listen, essentially they're the same thing. It's just a different brand. I don't know how much this would go for, but if you've been wanting to try the Milk Makeup Jelly Tints, right, and you don't want to pay that price point, I think they're like $28 a piece or something like that. $3.50 for this one to see if you even like the vibe is a really good deal. They had Dr. Jart, CL, EVO Beauty, Sulwhasoo. Sulwhasoo is pricey, but the packaging makes it look like it's going to be something big, and I guarantee you it's going to be like a teeny tiny little thing because Sulwhasoo is expensive. So for $3.50, you weren't going to get like a jumbo full size. The Bad Gal Bounce Mascara, which literally just launched. It's brand new. They had a deluxe for $3.50. That is what is on my lashes today. I didn't even build it up. I wanted to go like very natural today. I really like that mascara. But look, the About Face lip liner, they had it available in 2 different shades, $3.50. I think that's a full size. It featured brands like e.l.f., Glow Recipe, Tatcha, Pinky B Cosmetics, Golden Faden MD, LES Beauty, and then LYS Beauty completely. I confused them. The Beauty for Real setting powder, they had that there as well, like the one that feels cooling on the skin. I received it in a box, in a Boxycharm box, and to be fair, like I liked it at first. It was cooling and everything. Within a month, I couldn't feel any cooling at all. It was like gone. I don't know if this $3.50 one would be the full size or if it's going to be one of the little ones. But I mean, if you wanted to give it a try, I think it's a good place to go check it out. The Toy Factory highlighters were available in 2 different shades, and they're highlighters. I think the pan, from what I recall, would be about that big. I think that would be a great price point for $3.50. But if you notice, add-ons definitely had a nice balance of skincare makeup. Like I remember the past 2 months, I was like, better, where's the makeup? I'm seeing it's like very skincare heavy. And I was like, what happened to the makeup, even the travel? But no, they had a really, really nice balance of products. For $6.50, they had the Indigo Overnight Repair Tatcha Cream. That's really nice. The Hocus Pocus, I would never use this, okay? But like the Hocus Pocus Heatless Curls Kit for $6. I've seen people pay $30 for that. So for $6, I think it's amazing. Morphe Hot Shot Sun Drops. I'm going to ask you a question about that in a second. They also had LYS Beauty Brow Gel for $6. That's full size. Well People products, Bumble and Bumble. So when it comes to Morphe, forget about the $6 product. When it comes to Morphe, do you still support Morphe? Like, do you still buy Morphe products? Do you buy every launch? Do you buy whatever's hyped? So I feel like not a lot of people talk about Morphe anymore. Like I feel like that phase, that era is over. And I feel like the vibe is different with them since they reformulated like the older formulas and all of that. So I don't know. Like I feel like they're really, really trying to keep up with all the new trends. I think this is pretty cool. Sun Drops, but it's kind of like, I don't know. Maybe I'm biased because it's Morphe. You know what I mean? I don't know. Do you still support Morphe is the question. All right, then I moved on to the $12 products. They had the headband and wristband situation for $12. And then this is where I found those chubby pencils that were on option for my box by Rare Beauty. And I did look into the shades. That's how I know which shade was what. I did select one of them. But when you looked at my options, like I always have to say the pros and the cons, okay? So like if you want me to like be a brown noser, I'm sorry, this is not the channel for you because that's not who I am. I paid a little bit over $36 with the upcharge now because they increased the fees, processing fee, all that mess, right? Taxes. So now it's like $36 and some change. And I noticed that many of the items that I selected were available under the $12 product section and add-ons. Are the retail prices $12? Absolutely not. I mean, look, the Rare Beauty pencil is $22 on its own. So I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying it's just crazy to me that these items are all under the $12 category and you can buy them individually, obviously save a lot of money. But at the same time, it's kind of like they're using the retail value to tell you how much the value of your box is. You know what I mean? Like over $100 and something dollars, but technically no, because technically if I were to select all of these items, they're $12 a piece. We're looking at $60 total. You hear what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I'm not explaining myself right. You see what I'm saying? Look, the Zoo of the Gods is there. The Aria Beauty is there. The Rare Beauty are all there. The eyeshadow palette is there. The retinol thingy is there. Am I saving a lot of money by just paying the $36? Absolutely. I'm just kind of like pointing things out, you know, the way that I see it. Sometimes my brain just kind of like spirals. But yeah, anyway, so let's move on. For $18, they featured Drunk Elephant. There was a commodity product. It was a fragrance. Already sold out by the time I came in. More Biro, Ole Hendrickson, NARS Cosmetics, Pinrose. This item by Danessa Myricks, I was really considering getting. $18, it retails for $32. I was like, bet that would be amazing. The only problem is that these shades look really deep. Like it looks like it would have been in those situations where it would be light, medium, dark, and that looks really deep. So I would probably only be able to get away with one of the shades. And I was just like, I know. It's a cheek and lip palette, so you could use it to bronze and sculpt, and for some people you can even blush. For the lips maybe, but I wouldn't pay the $18 to like use this on the lips, so I kind of skipped on it. And I was disappointed because had they had a lighter version that I could use, I totally would have snagged it. Then under the $25 category, they had at brands that are really expensive. So Drunk Elephant and Dr. Brandt. $25 is not bad. I mean, the Dr. Brandt subscription, and that's $120. So to pay $25 is not necessarily bad. You know, it's actually a great deal. And then $50 bundles and tools. I've said what I've said, and I don't think I'll change my mind unless it's like a full-on makeup bundle. I don't know that many people that are going to invest $50 on a hair tool, or like a smoothing serum, in a spray, like at all given times. You know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of the stuff usually is just there and they rotate it every single month until it kind of sells out. So in the end, I did remove the Dew Balm by Danessa. I know, and now I'm thinking about it and I regret it. Why? Because I saw swatches and I felt like maybe it would wash me out. Not wash me out in a bad way, but it would be way too bright. So I was like, oh, I don't know. Like I love the ones that I have, so I'll stick with that. I'm second guessing myself and questioning it. I might go into the shops and see if I can snag it if they have it. Because now I feel some type of way that I like took it out. But anyway, I did snag a Rare Beauty chubby pencil for the eyeball in copper, and the two About Face lip liners because I own two other ones. I have to look in my lip liner case and see. I hope they're not the same colors, but I do have two other About Face lip liners and they're actually really nice. So I was like, you know what? I'll add to the collection for $3.50 a piece, girl. It's not bad. The only problem is I wasn't home when I made my selections, so I did not check as to whether or not I already have those shades. Worst case, I'll give them away. Okay, Mija, those were all my selections. To tell you the truth, I'm really excited about my box. I think I got a really good variation. But I know you made your selections as well, so I really want to hear what your thoughts are on mine. Are we twins, like I said? And I want to know what you selected for your box. Plus, what were your add-ons? If you've made it this far, you are a real one. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.